Hi guys, welcome to today's video, and I want to talk about something important. One of the most asked questions on this channel is how do I get these online jobs here in Kenya and make actual money, because I understand most of the jobs which are advertised online, they're not there, or it's hard for you to get them, or they're not actual jobs. For example, if a person tells you how to make money watching Google News, all those things, they are not like possible. So on this channel I want to talk about how to make actual money. And in case you're new here, hi, I am Sarah. I am a stay-stroke work from home mom, and this is my 5th year working online, and I want to talk about how to actually make money working from home, especially here in Kenya. So this video goes to Kenyans. Kama uko hapa Kenya and you want to make actual money, there are two main ways that I know about. There is the freelancing side of it. This is where you work from home as a freelancer, and they are remote jobs. This is where you get a job, a remote opportunity. For example, I am a HR by profession. I'll get a HR job, for example, in the US, and I'll be working from home. For example, if I get writing jobs, that's not like a remote opportunity. So you should be able to differentiate these two jobs. And when you getting into this space, unafaa unajua exactly what do you want. So on this channel, we mostly have campus people. Those are the majority on this channel, and they usually ask me, oh, which are the best job? How do I get those jobs? So the very first thing unafaa kujua ni which one do you want. Do you want to get a remote opportunity and work from home? And most of those people who do those type of job, they work at night because of the time zone. If you want to go the other way, I am on the freelance way. I do a lot of writing. I do a lot of one-time gigs. I am a very big believer on one-time gig. For example, a customer will approach me and they tell me, create for me content for this whole month, and I'll do that for them instead of me being their social media manager for the entire month. But when I started, I used to be the social media manager, but I don't like it because social media management is taken as an entry level job, which is not bad for beginners. I like gigs, like for example, I come in, create a strategy for you or create a strategy for your business, and you pay me, and that is it. And that's the freelance way. I'm not tied like end month I'll be paid this. It's gig based. Some people call it gig economy or something kama hiyo. Napenda such jobs. So when you're getting into this industry, unafaa kujua, okay, which one do I want? If I have done HR, how can I be able to get those remote HR jobs and any other course that you've done? I'm just using HR because I am HR by profession. If you've done, for example, CPA, if, for example, you've done accounting, any course, there are many jobs. If you want to go in this way, the freelance way, you can also go into it. So that's the first thing. The second thing that you need to ask yourself, do I have the actual skills that are needed? For example, I started off as an academic writer. I do academic writing. I do sometimes article writing. I am a strategist. I also do social media gigs and a few more things that I do. And if you want to go through that way, ask yourself, do I have the actual skills? So if you want to go the remote job ways, I would recommend you to go on LinkedIn. Those jobs are usually there, and there are many more job boards for those type of jobs, and then you can just search for remote jobs hiring from Africa. When you're going to apply for those jobs, again, you must understand about the time zone. Know if you're in Kenya, which is my time zone. Usiende ku apply for a job which is hiring in a different time zone, because that's one of the mistakes nimesikia watu wakisema, like unaenda una apply for jobs but you're not even careful, ama you don't even check these people, this company want to hire in which time zone. Something else, just have a good CV, because you know these are international recruiters. For the skills, it's a bit different. For example, if you need to have the social media management skills, the VA skills, bookkeeping, accounting, any skill that you need, you must know where to get them. Academic writing, for example, I train academic writers. There are many people who train social media managers. There are many people who train VAs, and especially social media management stroke VA. They're so big. If you are a strategist, anything, if you can manage websites, there are so many skills that you can have to be able to get a job online. And why did I choose to go through this way? I didn't actually choose. The very first person who introduced me into this industry was doing writing, and it was easy for me to get into it through that point. All these other things that I do, nimejifunza tu from YouTube, kusikia people are doing them here and there. I do a lot of training, and that's out of the experience that I have. So you must know what do I want? Where do I want to start? And also you can start with everything. I usually get emails come up. I want to get into writing, I want to do academic writing, I want to do article writing. I can be able to edit CVs for people, so I want to also be able to be doing that. Please show me where to get this job. No, you must start from somewhere. If you want to get into social media management, jifunze what is it, how it's done, how you get customers. And today, guys, I usually talk about social media management because I see these jobs on Instagram each and every day. There are so many social media management jobs out there. I see them on Instagram, I see them on Facebook. There are so many people also who are searching for people who can manage websites, and this is a hard one, guys. Getting a person who can easily manage WordPress website for your business, especially if you have products. I recently started a physical business and it was hard for me hata kupata huyo mse mmoja mwenye anaweza ni manager that website. And yeah, such small skills and then get into the job market. And this is where I get so many questions. Where do I get the jobs? Facebook, Instagram. You can also do cold pitching. You can reach out to those people, have a portfolio, because again, for example, if you want to become a VA or a social media manager, you must have a portfolio to showcase, okay, I have done this, I can do this and that. Even if you're applying for these jobs on Upwork, or if you're trying to get them on Fiverr, you cannot just go and get them. You must have something to show the potential. So just know what you want to do and where to start and which skills you want to get. There are so many places you can get the skills. For example, I train academic writing. You can check that on my website at saraduo.com. There are so many. We have Udemy, we have Skillshare. I've had and tried their free trial. There are so many people also here on YouTube who are offering these courses. Whenever you see a person who's talking about something that you want to do and they have a course, I would recommend you to go and get that course, because those people know what they're saying. And like a person who would just come from an ad on Instagram and say they can train you, they can show you how to do this and that. It is a process. Know where you want to start. Which path do you want to take? If it's the skills, if you already have your degree and the experience, if it's the CV, because again, there are people who will edit your CV for the international recruiters. You can also use ChatGPT and be able to come up with a very good CV. If it's the skills, which skills do you want? Where do you get them? Go and get the skill. Create a portfolio, create a very good profile for yourself, and start reaching out to clients. Register on Upwork, register on Fiverr, and all those things. And it will be easy for you to get a job than that person who want to start making money sahi, and they come here on YouTube and they'll see me talking about this and they inbox me and tell me, I want to do online jobs. Show me the way. I usually ignore such emails because surely, what do I tell them? Do I start explaining to them? No. This is where you start. And I have all this content here on YouTube. I usually ignore them because they don't want to go through the process. They want now to come to me and I'll tell them, okay, this is how you get the jobs. There's a secret, guys. There is no secret. I still search for these jobs. I am on Fiverr. I am on Upwork. My LinkedIn account, guys, go on LinkedIn and check my account. I'm very active over there. And these things put me out there to be able to get clients. And now YouTube, I'm able to reach out to clients through this YouTube and they're able to come direct into my email. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you've gotten something from this video. In case you have a question, drop it down on the comment section. You can also send me an email and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Anyway, guys, make sure you subscribe, like and share, and I'll see you in my next video.